Okay, this video I'm going to show you how to recognize a torn thread and how to fix it. Most of the time when you see a loose thread, it will be from a weaver's knot, but you always want to check and feel to make sure you feel that little knot, and also check the surrounding weave to make sure it's not a torn thread. Now, this is not a real wrap. This is one of the sample pieces from the first run, so I am not actually cutting a thread in a real wrap. This is still difficult to do. Okay, so here I've cut the thread, and I'm going to show you what it looks like in the weave structure when a thread has been torn and is missing from the structure. Okay, so watch very closely here. I'm going to pull this out. Okay, you can follow it along, and we'll see what it looks like when one is missing. It is very noticeable, fortunately, because of this thicker yarn. Okay, now here, if you look closely, you'll see more pinks and purples. Right here is where I've cut it and pulled the thread. And if you look very closely, let's see if my camera will focus. Okay, you can clearly see where it's missing. So let's say you get this wrap, and even if you don't have this long tail sticking right here, if you see this and you're wondering, first you're going to feel it. Well, I don't feel a knot. And then you look right along here, and you can see that it's missing. Okay? Now, not the end of the world. Actually, very easy to fix. I am not sending out repair threads with each wrap, but I do have a roll of each color. And if you were to have a skip thread or a missed thread, or maybe you pulled one and it ripped, just send me an email, info@appleblossom.wovens.com, and I will send you repair threads. Okay, so here I have my blunt needle. Don't want to use a regular sewing needle. You want a blunt nose needle. Okay, so I'm going to thread this yarn on here. Okay, I'm going to continue all the way back. I'm going to go back quite a bit. And I'm going to follow this thread. So can you see? So I'll follow this thread all the way back. There, 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 there. And if you're not sure, oopsie, I missed it. Just give it a little tug. Oops, I'm missing it. See, right there, 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 there. Ah, it is this one. Give it a little tug, and you'll see it start to move. See? That's how you know you've got the right spot. Okay, I'm going to pull that back in there real quick. And what you're going to do is you're just going to take your needle. Again, this is why it's very important to not use a regular sewing needle, or you'll just make a giant mess. This will easily slip between the warp threads, and it'll be really easy to find where it should go. And you'll notice it's kind of a pattern. See, we're going under 3, over 3, under 3, over 3. You're going to weave this thread. Okay? Pull this through here. And you can leave the tail sticking out so you know where it is. We go back here. Under 3, over 3, under 3, over 3. Okay? Now, it's helpful to find the pattern and repeat it to yourself, because when you get to this point, you will want to remember that. Okay, so here's where I've taken out that thread. So we just went under 3, then we're going to go over 3, then we're going to go under 3, over 3, under 3, over 3, under 3. Okay, and we'll just pull it through and double check. If you fixed it correctly, there won't be any difference anymore. See how perfectly it blends in with the rest of the weave? That's how you know you've done it right. If you mess it up, just pull your thread back out, try again. Over 3, under 3, over 3, under 3. Okay, I won't bore you with continuing, but pretty much you're just going to follow that all the way across. Okay, and then just pull it very gently, and again, you want to make sure that you don't feel any tight threads if you run your finger along here. You don't want more tension in that one piece. You can just very gently ease it in there. This side I haven't finished yet, so I would need to finish that. But when I come back here, these threads can be trimmed close. Again, very carefully. Or you'll cut another thread and have to make another repair. So very carefully I place my scissors. I double check everywhere. Leave a little bit. You don't have to cut it right to the fabric. There's one. Okay, just going to kind of work that in there. And here is this one. I'm going to trim this end too. Okay. And there's one more thing I want to show you, because particularly if you get your wrap used, you might not know if the previous owner has repaired anything. So if you see, oops, right here, this, see that sticking up? Oh no, is that a torn thread? You'll be able to look in here because, oh, I don't know where my needle went. Oh, here it is. You'll be able to see where the threads are doubled. Okay, it's a lot clearer in person. You should be able to recognize. Here you can see the doubled threads, they're thicker. And then you'll be able to recognize, okay, well there's one end of the repair, threads are doubled, that's the other end of the repair. Okay, so if you're ever not sure, oh here you can see a little more clearly, see the doubled thread. So when you see the doubled thread and then you see the end sticking out, then that's obvious that that's a repair. If you ever have any questions, please take pictures, email me, info@appleblossom-wovens.com, and we can let you know what it is, how to fix it, and what to do about it. As long as it's nothing major. My weaving instructor always said that there's really not much you can't fix. Now, you want to fix it for sure before you use the wrap because of, obviously, the safety of your baby. But if you were to find a skipped thread or a torn thread, or you cut a thread, don't give up. Send me an email and I can let you know what we can do to fix it. All right, thank you.